Hey, Soul Fam. Hey, Soul Fam. Trying to get things organized here. We're back on the opposite side. And I'll give everybody a chance to join us. I'm going to do this. See if this helps. Let me see if I can do it like this. Hi, Lori. Hi, Amy. All right. I don't know. Wow. Okay. I don't know which side works better. I'm So how are you guys doing today? Mercury is in full freaking force in every way possible. And I'm trying not to lose it. Hold on. I'm not going to lose it because we're here. And calling on all guides, calling on everybody right now because everything, I mean, I don't even want to say the words, but everything that could go wrong is going wrong. It's one of those days. And so I think that what we're going to do, just going to leave it and whatever it is, it is. Wow, look at all you guys. Hi, Gina, Julie, Tina. Oh, it's better than yesterday. Good for you, Lori. It's I think that we need to focus on gratitude today because, as I said, if it could go wrong, it's gone wrong. I'm dropping everything, breaking everything, spilling everything. Hi, Ingrid. Good morning. Oh, see, I'm already feeling better. Just feeling you guys showing up. I'm just going to look and see if I have everything in front of me. I don't even have items to choose from. That's one of the things that I was going to focus on gratitude. So, pen, let's just do this basic, shall we? This pen says, "You make a difference." This was gifted to me by my friend Zoe. My friend Zoe, my friend Zoe, my friend Zoe, my friend Zoe. So I'm grateful for my friends. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful that everybody's showing up. I'm grateful that the rain doesn't fall on us. It looks like it might. I just kind of wanted to see how it felt on this side compared to that side. And I got to tell you, I feel comfy on that side. I feel very exposed on this side to the elements, to, I don't know. I don't know who I'm feeling. But the dove is here. Can you hear? There's a dove. So peace, may peace be with us. First item, that's the first item, is the pen. Second item is the labradorite palm stone, because I need this. I needed to hold it for myself today. Breezer, hello, off to work. You'll miss most of the reading, but we come back to listen. All right, magical blessings to you. Sending blessings on your way. This is called the lightning stone. And when you can see the flashes of color in it, and when the natives saw it in the mountains and they thought they had captured lightning. There's a little bolt right there to the center. So I'm called Little Lightning at Big Thunder. That's one of my spirit names. So this is the other one. I just felt like I needed this today. So those two items. And then the lighter. Gotta light my fire. I'm grateful for this lighter. I'm grateful for the ability to light this incense. Maybe I'm going through it right now, but spirit's going to come through me because I am a light for spirit. And we'll just let that kind of find its way here. Maybe you're a fire sign. I am. I'm an Aries. There's a lot of signs in retrograde right now in my sign. Saturn's in retrograde. Neptune, I don't know what they are, but they're all in my sign. And then Mercury retrograde, and there's a lot. So That looks pretty though, doesn't it? I like it. All right, pen. You make a difference. You do. Lighter. Maybe you need to light something up. Maybe you need to, maybe you just need to be grateful that you got a lighter. Maybe you need a little bit of warmth in your life. Maybe you need a little bit of fire. You know, I don't know why the lighter. We'll see. It generally shows up in the reading, doesn't it? And so let's clear our energy. Well, there's a fire right now. Hi, Hope. Hi, Stephen. Okay, we have items to choose from when we do these readings. So we're going to use the pen, which says you make a difference. And you do. No matter, maybe you don't feel 100% coming to the table, but it's enough that you're there. The lighter, maybe you light someone's fire. I'm just grateful that I have it right now. And then the labradorite, palm stone, little lightning at Big Thunder. All right, and we're going to clear our energy right now. We're definitely going to clear my energy right now. Doesn't even want to play. This has been happening lately, so I'm going to do something different. Hold on. I don't know if the rubber is... I'll put it right up on here, and I'm going to try it. Only love in, only love out. We call on all the divine beings, every being from the highest white light. We call our angels, our archangels, our ancestors and passed over dead loved ones. We call the elementals of the land, the sacred land of Sedona. Call the fairies, the dragons, the unicorns. Bring us all to a blessed place of peace. We call on joy. We call happiness. We call hope. Show us what we need to see. Clear away anything that need not be here. And so it is. Aho, Ashe, Namaste, Amen. All right, ladies and gents, we shall begin. Text. Someone may be getting a text, or you're being advised to text someone. That's what I'm getting. They gave me text in giant numbers. High chords of gratitude. I'm going to look at this again, and I will, you guys that are asking for a personal reading, chords, Tina, Lori, and Breezer. I ask at the end. Hi, Pay. Hello. All right, ladies and gents. I'll ask at the end, okay? And we'll do it then. So for those who chose the pen, the mighty pen. So someone's supposed to text somebody. Maybe they're supposed to write them a letter, or maybe you need to write down some positive affirmations. Or maybe you need to keep a list of gratitude. Maybe you need to tell yourself that you make a difference. Whatever this is, why you chose the pen. We'll see. I'm going to do my reading in a little bit of a different way today. You'll see. Crack for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the pen, I know that I'm connecting with someone I shouldn't be. So, Spirit, can you please, Archangel Michael, I'm giving you permission to come in and remove any energy that's trying to attach to me or come through me that is not coming from the highest white light. I'm picking up on someone's sadness. I'm picking up on someone's frustration, and it's not my energy, and it's not my personality, and I don't need it. So please remove it. Thank you. All right. For those who chose the mighty pen, well, that's interesting because this is receiving a letter. This is a page. So this is something small. So it could be a young person. It could be that it's the first sign of communication from someone coming in. Could be that you're about to receive communication coming in and you're not seeing it. See how the snowy owl is coming in and catching him by surprise? The snowy owl is called the silent flyer. You don't see it coming. So it's a challenge, but it's an exciting new challenge. You're about your own business. You're about your own work. See, this one's flying a kite. Edison was flying a kite, trying to figure out about electricity. And then, whoops, something came over here. So this guy's obviously educated, right? This guy is I've never went this way before, so let's do this. I love the way he dresses, first of all. He's dressed in blue. And blue is communication. And this is Michael, which is communication and truthful communication, perceptive, analytical. This person could be blunt. Maybe they don't have a way with words. They're not a wordsmith. Let's put it that way. Whatever they say to you, they are speaking the truth. It is truthful, but it may not be delivered with finesse, right? It could be a person coming in. It could be that there's a challenge coming in, but you've got what it takes to succeed. It's about reviewing contracts, reviewing documents at this time. So yes, absolutely be careful about reviewing contracts and documents or anything of a binding contract, because we're in Mercury retrograde right now. And there's miscommunication, dropped emails. Maybe you have not received the text. Maybe someone texted you. The bold letters, text. I saw it really big. Maybe you haven't received it. Like, I have responded to everyone who sent me a text. So if I have not responded to you, I haven't received it. And it's possible that your communication has been dropped. Miscommunication during Mercury retrograde. It's not that you can't sign a contract during Mercury retrograde. It's that you need to be careful. You need to double check. You need to clear communication. What came out at the same time with this was Ariel, the 9 of Ariel. So the number 9 says you have everything you need, light worker, in order to move forward on your spiritually illuminated path. Stop procrastinating. So the fact that this is a challenge and you've got what it takes to succeed, you may be hesitating. You may be thinking, I don't want to take a leap of faith. This is a page. This is a new beginning. This is something new. Could be small communication, as I said, like a text. But Ariel says you've got everything you need. Look at the rainbow has come out. The rainbow is a promise that you've come through the difficult times and you won't have to deal with that again. Once we've learned a lesson, we don't have to learn that lesson again. We've learned it. It also talks about, I'm getting ringing in my right ear. So somebody has learned a lesson. It's been a tough lesson. Wow. I'm literally getting a name of someone that I used to date. And it's funny because he shortened his name, dropped the last vowel off of his name. That's what I'm seeing. That's interesting. So this person has learned a painful lesson. And Spirit says, okay, you won't have to go through that again. Continue to move forward. Right? Maybe you're the one that needs to communicate, or maybe that's who the communication's coming from. Wow. And right then the crow spoke. Or was it a raven? That would make more sense. So I want to clarify this, and this is how I would read for you if I was doing a reading. So we've got a challenge, or we've got information coming in. We've got what we need to succeed. Spirit says the hard work we've put in is going to bring about success. It's time to enjoy the beautiful things in life. Correct for neutrality. What else do you want to tell us about this particular? It is safe to trust it. Could be a water sign you're dealing with. You could have water in your chart. Could have something to do with being, I was going to say at the beach, but what my mouth wanted to say was at the river. You've got the ability to accomplish many things at one time. You are a creative person, and Raphael is there. The healing angel is there. I could also be seeing 3 energies here, right? This is a king. It could be that someone had a fast course in education from Spirit, and that's what it is. So they went on a fast track from being a page to being a king. Woo! They went through a tough lesson, but they learned it. Now, it could be that you've also got 2 different ones coming in. Here you are, or one of you, right? There's 3. There's a female, and there's a young one, and there's an older one. Maybe you knew them when they were young, and now they're older. That's the truth. All right. Thank you for clarifying that. You knew them when you were younger, and it's safe to trust them in this situation. So the energy of the first, maybe when they were younger, they were truthful. and they were kind of an analytical energy, but they were kind of blunt. Maybe they didn't use their words very well. Maybe they were straight up ass. And they've had a tough lesson to learn, and now they've learned their lesson. But now this energy coming in is warm, generous, honorable, refined. Now it could be that there's someone there to guide you. Maybe this is you, and you've got this one coming in to guide you. Maybe this is you. This is where you were, and you worked really hard to become this. Yes, you worked very hard to become what you are and where you are. Do you have anything else you want to clarify about this particular communication? Obviously, communication. Somebody needs to speak, right? So I'm looking at it like this. And hold on, let me read it. Wow. It may be that you behaved like an ass. I'm just saying, or someone did. They were blunt. They were truthful. They spoke the truth, but they weren't kind in the way that they spoke it. They were young. They were immature. And they lost this one. This one left. See this one leaving from that one? And that one's like, where are you going? I'm going towards what I deserve. Someone who is warm, generous, honorable, refined, kind. Now, this can be work too, right? This can be friends, family, and it can be work. That's good that you're an honest person and that you speak your truth. But if you're unkind, I'm not interested. I'm leaving. I deserve this. Now you can just take them separately. There's a new challenge coming. You're not expecting it, but you got what it takes. So we want you to review the contracts. Be careful about it as you move forward. You can make something of it. You've done a lot of work, and Spirit says we're bringing you rewards because of the work that you've done. It is time for you to enjoy your life. It is time for you to enjoy the beautiful things. You've worked very hard. And guess what? You're going to have a partner. Could be a work partner, could be a friend, could be a lover. That's coming to you. Now, separate from that, this could be someone coming into your life to help you. This could be a boss. It could be a friend. It could be a lover. It could be an executive, someone that's going to work with you. I just heard on the will. Wow. Documents. Lawyer. Is there anything else you want me to know about this? If you're asking about a situation to do with a man, there's healing involved in that, and you can trust that situation. Wow. Check it out. I think I was right in the way I read it as a spread. Jeez. It's time for a celebration. It's time to release yourself from any situation that does not work for you, right? It's time for you to head away from that and go towards what you deserve, and you will. So maybe you need to release something that doesn't work for you, that isn't deserving of you. This is where you were with this shitty, small offer, right? Just a page of an offer. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm not good with that. I'm out. I'm going for this. And Spirit says, good. Now that you've recognized your value, you will receive it. I'm leaving it at that. You got to recognize your value in order for it to come to you, because, I had a client this morning. Oh my God. Hold on. I got to turn off my work line. Is it on? Yes, it is. Thank you for saying that, Spirit. And they had broken up, and he was back. Very small offer. And I said, well, you got to watch now. Sit back and watch and see how that one comes forward, because whether it's a job offer, a family member, a friend, a lover, it wasn't good before. You both probably had lessons to learn. Maybe your lesson was you gave too much. And that's what the person said. I gave and gave. I was loyal. I was loving. I was kind. You gave and gave and gave until you were depleted. You gave all of yourself. And now you wonder where where the love is. Why didn't it come back? Because you never gave it to yourself. And I don't choose to be with someone who doesn't give back. Yesterday I came back from the river, and it started to monsoon. I'm deadheading my plant while I'm talking to you, and that's a message. Deadhead. Cut off the old old dead blossoms and allow new growth to come, because it started to pour and my girlfriend came running in to help me cover things up, but her boyfriend just sat in the car, didn't even get out of the car. We were out here rushing to, everything was pouring down, and went to the front door and he said, "Where were you guys?" And I said, "Covering up all of my things. I needed help." I thanked her for helping me, but wow, you know what? And I thought to myself this morning, he was oblivious. He's used to people doing things for him. And I'm not drawing that towards me. That doesn't work for me. I give of myself, and if I show that someone doesn't give back, I'm not sticking around. I'm out. And that's self-love. Resonates? Yeah, hi, Sean. Resonates. Yep. Hi, Kirsten. Oh, spot on for me. Leaving my twin flame for someone who is kinder. Man, I'm in a twin soul relationship. You all know that. I have a twin flame as well. I have both. How lucky am I? Not two of the worst possible things that could happen in my life. And one was not able to come forward, so Spirit brought in the twin soul. Both had past lives with both of them. Literally had a past life together with both of them. Remember that. There was always a battle between the two. And I will tell you that neither one of them gave me what I deserved. And so I'm calling in more for myself. So twin flame, twin soul, it's a lesson. It's a lesson to teach you how to love yourself. It's a lesson to teach you how to choose yourself first, because that's a fact. And so it is. All right. For those who chose the lighter, and no, I'm not all fired up. I actually don't have a lot of energy. That's just the truth of the matter. Maybe someone says, "Oh, she's all fired up. She's all pissed off." No, not at all. Not mad. Not mad. I'm actually grateful that I recognize my self-worth. And we're going to go to my deck for that. This is I did bring it. This is from Gina, and Gina is with us. Gina sent me this, and I said I wanted to start with gratitude, right? I wanted to focus on gratitude and thanks. And I thank you all for being with me and being with each other and being, yes, always. You know what? It's not always putting yourself first, because sometimes we have to put our kids first. Sometimes we do. I mean, I put my children before me, but not consistently, always, because when you're in an airplane and the airplane's got turbulence, they say, "What? Mom, Dad, put your mask on first and then on your child," right? You help yourself first. But I didn't have enough chicken this morning for everyone. So my dogs got it. They needed it. I'll have fruit. They can't have cherries, right? So thank you. This is from Gina, and I just looked at it this morning and I loved it, and it was beautiful. Sometimes we need to ask for help from our sisters. Sometimes we need to ask for help from our sisters. Sometimes we're not helping ourselves, right? And if that's the case, call me. I'm an intuitive channel. I'm a psychic. I'm a medium. I'm a seer. I have all 4 clairs. I'm extremely gifted by spirit. I'm very connected. And I just saw 2 doves flying off together. So peace be with us. Peace is descending upon the hearts of everyone involved. But if I could help you, please call me. My website is www.theangelswhisper.com. The Angels Whispers, Metatron gave me that name. And my email address is sherrycolumbus@yahoo.com. Beautiful gift from Gina. Yeah, she's a sweetheart. Well, we got 2. Are we ready for this? Yay! Already a happier camper right here. We got Archangel Samuel and what? A dove. What did I say? The 2 doves just flew off together. Peace is descending upon the hearts of everyone involved. We'll go for Samuel first, and then we'll give you the pony. Have you heard of lovey-dovey? When that comes to mind, I am there. I am Archangel Samuel, and my specialty is unconditionally intense love and compassion. I am here to help you expand your heart and soul. Let's take a deep breath in. Hold it. Now release anything that you no longer wish to carry. Breathe in love. Breathe out love. Song in the background. I got up and I followed her she's leaving. I got up and followed her. 2 doves went. One dove went and the other one followed. Dove is here. I am here to bring healing to soulmate unions. Sometimes I teach through tough love. Challenges are not taken from you, but I will help you maneuver through the different obstacles that are required on your path in order for you to grow and expand. Please ask me to help you. I am bound by your free will. I want nothing more than for you to feel in harmony and at peace. When you are feeling tender, I will protect you from harmful energies and influences. I share a sacred duty with Archangel Michael as a great protector. I am pure, infinite love in angelic form. Are we all calling on Archangel Chamuel? Hell yeah. You are so welcome. You are so welcome. We call on you now, Archangel Chamuel. Yes, yes, yes. I feel what your heart is calling for. I see your tears fall. I want what you're calling for. I want that for you. Please follow the guidance that you receive through your intuition and your feelings, and then allow me to step in to help you. You must not do it all alone. You must understand and believe that you are deserving of a divine love, because you are. My job is to help clear your mind and heart of negative thoughts and feelings that would block such a love from coming to you. One of the very important parts that you must participate in is self-love. You cannot love another if you do not truly love yourself first, which is what I learned in my twin soul and twin flame unions. I do not carry animosity towards either one of them. I am happy to see the one moving forward in his life with his girlfriend, playing his music. I don't know where the other one is, but he's doing his lesson, doing his work. It's not my job to carry him either. But I don't hold any animosity. I don't. Because if I hold anger or frustration or animosity or resentment, then I'm not open up to deserving love, which is what Chamuel is bringing in. Now, it's not just, you may not be, maybe you're in a relationship and you're happy in your relationship. Maybe there's love within your family that you're calling in. Maybe there's love within friendship and soul family and tribe and community that you're calling in. Maybe it's about work. I'm calling in people to me. I want clients that come to me because they want to know what spirit has to say that will help their lives be better. I don't want the clients that call in to want to know what my ex's girlfriend's doing. I don't care. Doesn't matter, and you shouldn't care either. Live your life. How can we help, spirit? How can we help? What can I do to help? Show me what I can do to help. Those are the people that I need to have come in, right? That's what I'm calling for. Working higher quality, less hours, more money, more abundance, right? Doing what I love. Use me in a way that that is befitting of my gifts, right? Use me in a respectful manner for someone who has gotten to the place that I am in my life. I don't know what other things you might be feeling, but you cannot love another if you do not truly love yourself first. And what and whom you love must feel free. Interdependence within relationships is vital. You do not control love. You allow. I am a specialist in peaceful relationships. This includes work relationships as well. So call upon me when you're looking for a new job or to improve the conditions or the clients or the energy surrounding your work conditions, right? Are you doing what you love? We will help you. If you're looking for a new job, we will point you in the right direction. Chamuel will light up a path and say, hey, you know what? Sherry is an excellent person to deal with this type of situation. Why don't you give her a call? They'll whisper in someone's ear. Someone else may say, hey, Tina is really good at this. She's just the one you need. Or they will say, Lori Hamilton. You know what? Lori Hamilton's gone through a lot and she knows how it feels. So she's here to help you. So what can we do to help another get through what we have also mastered? Maybe we've been there and done that, right? So call upon Chamuel when looking for a new job or to improve the conditions that you're working under. You need to trust Chamuel because she will not lead you astray. Call upon that divine dove energy, that peaceful. Oh, there they are right now. Look at the wind going like crazy. Thank you for hearing us, Archangel Chamuel. Thank you for showing up. Palomino horse when I was a little one. was my favorite horse. The illuminated gold of the Palomino horse signifies spiritual manifestation coming to be. Now, horse moving forward is forward movement. The horse represents forward movement. Somebody may be moving. Somebody may need to get somewhere. Maybe you're going on a trip and you need to be calling on protection as you travel. This is talking about forward movement through challenges. Right now, and you don't always have to be running to be moving forward. You know what Spirit wants me to do? They want me to rest. They want me to sleep. They want me to lie down. That's forward movement for me, because I go, 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 like I've been wound up, and it's not good for me. I need to slow down. That's forward movement on my path, learning that lesson. So we speak of royalty and the energy of an emperor or an empress. We are the masters of action. We symbolize the rising sun. And as the sun rises on this new day, someone is on the move. Forward going, determined and excited. It's all blue skies ahead. At least 2 wishes are going to be fulfilled on this day. As the emperor or the empress, our integrity is the most important thing that we have. We shall stay true to it and our beliefs. We cannot be manipulated, nor are we swayed by the opinion of others. Only we know what is right for us. We trust in the knowledge that we have gleaned. We have experience behind us, and we believe in our hearts that we have the capacity to go the whole distance in reaching our goals. We know that everything is possible, and whatever we need is available to us. All we must do is call it in. We also understand that sometimes we must be carried to get to our destination. And so we offer assistance to those coming after us. To those following our example, we understand the importance of team spirit. Team spirit, right? Sometimes we carry our friends, our loved ones. Sometimes they carry us, and always Spirit carries us. A beautiful gift from Gina. I told Gina that right down here, there's a ladybug at the bottom of the card. It's funny because I tell Zoe, I need a horse. And that's what she drew. I didn't tell her anything else. Spirit told her. I didn't tell her to put a ladybug in there. That's one of the wishes. One of these wishes you've asked for, and one of them is going to surprise you. I read this card differently every single time. What's interesting about this Palomino is it's a shapeshifter. I'm a shapeshifter. This is also an Indian paint. It's a Palomino and a paint. Look, combined. Shapeshifters are different than everybody else. You know, this isn't a perfect. Remember we talked about that one that felt that they had an imperfection or they had a disability? I think this is beautiful. I don't think that Palomino with those spots is flawed because it's not perfectly golden. I think it adds character. And look at that incredible hair. Look at the tail and the mane on that one. Wow. So it could be that you've got wrinkles or bags under your eyes right now. Haven't slept well, Sherry? No, not really. I didn't sleep at all the night before last. Not at all. I was sick all night long. And it wasn't my sickness. It was someone else's. And then last night I slept, but I needed more. And that's why Spirit says movement forward for you, Sherry, is taking a nap. That's a movement forward for you. So even though that fires me up while I'm reading it, right, and while I'm remembering it, while I'm focusing on it, I'm still very, very tired. I'm very depleted feeling right now. So I have faith that I will be back to my chipper self very soon. I'm probably already also tired because I've completely overhauled my eating. And I have I was taking something called C4. My daughter researched it and told me it was safe for me. But I found out that it's actually not good for me because it has what do they call it? Artificial flavor. And so anything that's artificial is not good for my body. But it gave me energy. So this is just pure water. And I needed more water anyway. But I don't have the energy. I don't drink coffee. I think I need to start maybe having green tea in the morning. Maybe that's what I need. Anyway, there was that. Now we're on to this. I choose this. So this will be my primary message. These are all my messages, but I choose this. Show me what deck, Spirit, you want me to use. Okay. No, it's, yes, it is. Okay. Confused with my own. There we go. Oh, that's way too many, Spirit. Correct for neutrality on all levels. I've got the most beautiful fig tree. It's just, I'm staring at it. It's incredible. It's got these leaves like this big, and it goes all the way to the ground. It's incredible. Such a beautiful, beautiful tree. I'm grateful for my yard. I'm grateful for my trees. I'm grateful for my Henry. Henry Higgins is outside. Henry. He doesn't run away from me, so I let him play outside. Come on, the Hig. Henry the Hig. I need to check him though, because I'm grateful that he's healthy and that he's outside. For those who chose the Labradorite palm stone, Henry, Hig, Henry the Hig, come here. Raven, because Raven looks like she's hot. It's humid. It's humid right now. It's all cloud coverage and it's humid. Wow. It's going to say, is there anything in this deck? Ooh, we're going to do it that way. Okay. We're going to do it that way. One came out, but we'll clarify. Archangel Raziel comes forward. He is the hermit. And I'm getting a bunch of messages. It might be that you need to go into a hermit's cave right now and do some deep thinking, some analyzing, some meditating. It might be that you've been in that hermit's cave and it's time for you to get out now and be a light to others. It might be that you need to follow this energy. He says, I'll light the way for you. There's going to be an epiphany. There's going to be an epiphany that comes. Ooh, again, the number 9. You've got everything you need, light worker, in order to move forward on your spiritually illuminated path. Do not procrastinate. So he's saying, come with me, right? Come with me. So meditate. Come with me. Come with spirit. Speak to spirit. Talk to spirit. This is about spending some time on your own. Probably picked up the energy of others that maybe needs to be cleansed, right? Needs to be released at this time. You need to heed your own counsel. Like listen to the counsel that comes from within. It could be also that because he's saying, follow me. Remember, we also got the king coming forward. There was a page, but there was a king that was safe to trust, right? So there could be someone coming that's going to show you. Well, there is someone coming. There is wise counsel coming. Could be this. Could be something more coming forward. I keep saying coming. Somebody's coming. Obviously, I keep saying that word. Could be that there's a mentor that's going to show up. Somebody that's wise, a leader, right? Someone who's been there, done that. Someone who's been through it. Could be that you're feeling the way I felt. I felt very lonely. And I've had calls this morning from a friend in Canada and someone here and someone back east, and all of them saying the same thing, feeling very lonely. So while you're in this time, don't focus on being lonely. Focus on there's a time for you to be alone. It's so that you can focus within. It's so that you aren't distracted by others' needs or others' ideas or others' energy, because everybody carries energy, right? Many naps. Yeah, no kidding. Nap time today for sure. Love you, Sherry. I've spent the weekend resting, took many naps and a hot bath with big sleeps. Beautiful. I thought about that. I couldn't make my bed today because 2 cats are sleeping on my bed. I made my side, but my side of my twins, well, didn't know that was going to come out. Wow. I made my bed, my side of the bed, but I'm not making my twin side of the bed. I'm not making your bed. You made your bed, you lie in it, right? I didn't make that side of the bed. But it also could be saying, I didn't make that side of the bed. I didn't do that. I didn't make that side of the bed. You did. That's on you. That's on you to figure out. That hit hard. Let's see what else is happening as well as far as this epiphany. I mean, I chose this card, right? Card for neutrality on all levels. But we've got everything we need to move forward. So maybe when somebody's feeling really crappy and they're inconsolable, allow yourself to cry, 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 go to sleep, and when you wake up, you will feel different. You always do. Card for neutrality, and ask Archangel Jeremiah, who's the angel of dreams, and Archangel Michael to be with you, so that they guard your dreams, so that nothing comes in while you're sleeping, because dark energy does like to come into our dream space. That's why it's so important that we don't um, that we have positive before we go to sleep at night, that we focus on the positive before we go to sleep at night, that we're around positive before we go to sleep at night, that we change our sheets. You know what? I think I'm going to change my sheets. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll change my sheets. I've been lonely in those sheets. So I'm going to take those sheets out and I'm going to get fresh, crisp, welcoming sheets. I'm going to do that since I wasn't able to make my bed. The rain is coming. Are you kidding me? The rain is coming. Well, we're under an umbrella. I guess we'll tough it out. This is interesting. I do love the rain and I don't really care, except for I just uncovered all of my stuff. Well, guess what? There's going to be time for celebration. There's going to be a reward for this going within, deep into this space of loneliness. Maybe it was tough to do it. And it was tough to be on my own, but I've worked and I've grown and I've released myself from negative situations. And there's that down period. That's what I was saying when I was talking to my friend Gina yesterday. We release what doesn't work for us, but there's that little space in between before the good stuff comes in, right? It's a down space. And so I've worked my way through that. Look at this. This is pretty special day. They're celebrating. This is all four corners on the ground. This is the four of pentacles, four of earth, four of cups, four of everything. This is the four of Gabriel. Gabriel is the messenger. You've done a good job. You've delivered the message. You did what you were supposed to do. And because of that, I will reward you. Please release yourself from anything that is not in your highest good. Please release yourself from any burdens that you've been carrying that are not yours to carry. It's not your job to make that side of the bed, right? You should be proud of yourself. You've done a good job. There could be engagements coming. There could be weddings happening. There could be somebody moving in with you. There could be, but all I know is all four corners of this gazebo on the ground talks about stability. I like that. Maybe you're getting a new home. Maybe the home is becoming yours. But a sense of, when I said that, there was movement through the trees, which is the divine Holy Spirit. This house is going to be yours. That's what I was saying when they said that. Could be a promotion, a new job. Could be that you're just going to go. Maybe you're going on vacation. This always looks like France to me. Always looks like France. But it's a time of stability and peacefulness. A time where you don't have to be worried so much about responsibility. I say yes to that. I'm wondering how much rain's going to come. I'm going to check my phone really quick because I don't need everything ruined. This is amazing that this is happening. Doesn't show rain. What do they know? I show rain. All right. Well, that's another message about the rain. It's just nice. My friend Danielle, I was talking to my friend Danielle, who's in New Jersey, and we were giving each other encouragement this morning. I love talking to her. It's always so wonderful. And we were focusing on the positive because we always do. That's what we do when we talk. That's the kind of friend I have in her. We do that for each other. And she says, I'm walking to work and it's raining. It just started to rain. And I said, oh, that's so refreshing. I love walking in the rain. I said, I would like to walk in the rain with an umbrella just to hear it pitter patter. That way I don't get soaked, but my dogs don't like to be in the rain. So now I'm under this umbrella where I can hear the pitter patter. So I guess I called it in. All right. So I'm going to move my decks underneath the umbrella and we're going to go to the runes and the charms. It does feel good. Little sprinkles of rain. Henry, Heg. Come here, Henry. Henry. I wonder where he is. Well, my mother's with me, that's for sure. Because I saw F. It's backwards, but to me, I saw F. My mother's name is Frances. It is totally coming down now. We are in the rain, you guys. We're in the rain. That actually is making me happy. Hi, Henry. Okay, see, he doesn't like the rain. Come here, Henry. Henry the Hig. Oh my goddess. Okay. The rune is F. So I call her Frangelica because her name is Frances and she's in heaven. So it's called Ansuz. And the number is 96. So I find that very intriguing because 9, everything you've got everything you need to move forward. Stop procrastinating. And oh my goddess, I've got something else here. And 6 is don't be so focused on the physical world or the material world. Keep your thoughts to spirit and we will bring you whatever it is that you need. The storm that hit here yesterday was strange. The lightning and thunder sounded like it was fireworks. Popped so hard over me. I was out with my mom and son. It didn't stop until I left. Hi, the Hig. Hi, Higgers. That's very cool. I love that. So the god Loki. I was thinking about Loki this morning. That's my granddog, and I'm wondering if he's still alive. My daughter hasn't spoken to me in a long time, so I don't know. But I loved him a lot. And Loki makes me think of someone else too. So it's about receiving messages and signals, this rune. It could be that there's a timely warning. It's going to rain. Receive it as a gift. It could be that there's new life unfolding. It could be that there's new connections, surprising links, right? I link you with this to this. That's what Spirit's good at doing. So be very careful right now. Be aware when there's new meetings, meeting up with people, when there is visits or chance encounters with who? Who did they say was coming? A wise one is coming, right? Be aware. A wise one doesn't have to be an old person. It could be a young person, right? Because babies come in straight from Spirit. Hi, Henry. You're okay. But Loki is the ancient trickster of the Norse gods, and I am Norwegian and Welsh, so I probably feel very connected to Loki. So it talks about he's got a mocking shadow of the creator god, as well as a bringer of benefits. So it's a reminder that even scoundrels and arch thieves can bear wisdom. So when you draw this rune, Spirit says it's a call to new life. And it's a rune of initiation. So it's about self-change and addressing our needs. Well, this is Mercury retrograde, right? That's what it's about. Mercury retrograde is about looking back and reviewing. How far have I come? What must I work towards? Have I learned that lesson? Can I release that now and never speak of it again? Because we've been there, done that. Don't need to go there again. And I just heard great notes. It's telling you that connection with the divine is at hand. So sometimes things come back up, memories come back up. Like I said, my ex-boyfriend just showed up, and it's funny because he showed up yesterday, and I had a feeling he's an Aries. I'll say that. So if he's listening, he knows I'm talking about him. I won't say his name. Why is he coming up right now, though, Spirit? Because it's a memory of I will tell you this about that person. He treated me beautifully. He was kind and loving and considerate and thoughtful. And remember I said about the one that sat out there and didn't help? He would never have done that. Wouldn't even ever cross his mind to do it. It would never. He would be up immediately. He was a very good person. It was a spirit-driven relationship. We were brought together by Spirit. It was it was foretold that it was going to be a short amount of time, and then my twin soul was going to come. So so why is it coming back up again? Maybe to remind me of that, remind me of how I was treated and how good it felt to be treated that way. And that's where we need. Oh, Danielle, there she is. That's Danielle. Were you there when I was talking about you? I'm so busy at work. I tried to be present, but we have lots of people coming in and now more coming in. Gotta go, but love you. Thank you for sharing your incredible gifts. Danielle, I spoke about you. That's my Danielle from New Jersey. She was from Wisconsin. Wisconsin. From Sedona here. I met her here, but then she went home, back home to where she lived. And she has opened up a business called the Golf Cave. And I'll be sporting her hat when it comes to support her. So her and I talked about that. That's why it happened. It's a reminder. That's the kind of person I'm calling in. Someone who treats me like that. I deserve that. Right? That's why that person came into my life, to show me this is the kind of treatment you actually deserve. Right? So right now, Spirit says during Mercury retrograde, what are you being shown? Right? What are you nourishing yourself? There's going to be more than enough to nourish others. Don't worry. But are you nourishing yourself? What's beautiful about this rune is it's a new sense of family, solidarity invested in this rune. So I'll always have hope for my family, my children, right? I always do. My girlfriend posted a picture of her 2 children that she doesn't have in her life at all, hasn't seen them since they were little. Made me think of my kids, my son as a Jehovah's Witness, not in my life. And my daughter, Lord knows what she's doing, but still love my kids. So there's always hope, right? You always, I'm a hope dealer. All right, let's go to the charms. A guitar. I love music. I love music. So maybe you need to play your guitar. Maybe someone's coming to you that's going to play the guitar. Maybe if there is someone that has a guitar, you could ask them to play it. My friend Alex came here and I said, do you know how to play the guitar? And he said, yes, I do. And I said, and he picked it up and he sang me 2 songs, the Raven for me. And I can't remember if the other one was the Wolf. I think it was the Wolf and the Raven. But anyway, it made me happy to see my guitar played. Maybe I need to play my guitar again. I did learn to play one song. All of me loves all of you. Maybe it's time to make some music, put on some music. Maybe I need to pay attention to the song. Hold on. You know what's really cute that I'm watching? It's really Henrietta Higgins is in love with Raven, and he fits right underneath her legs. So she's walking across, and he's walking right underneath her. Hi, Henry. You're being a big, brave boy. Yeah. He's the little fractured kitty, and he ran straight up the tree. Pretty amazing. I can't hear this song, Spirit. Maybe your choice of music needs to change, Spirit saying. Pay attention to the songs that you're listening to. Because they told me to adapt. They said adapt to something. Big wind right then. Adapt. So someone that plays the guitar, there's been a change because I always see the sun, and the sun is the divine masculine, yes? So someone that plays the guitar has changed. There's been a transformation, Spirit says, a complete turning around of old ways by someone who plays a guitar. Interesting. There is no sun today, but it is there. Even though we don't see it, it is there. I don't know. Your son, maybe my son. I send my love to my son. Archangel Samuel, I ask you for help with my son. Archangel Michael, I ask for help with my son. Devin, I love you. Ooh, that's interesting. This is a ship. My dad, my real father, my birth father, Gordy Standel, was a captain. And that's what I saw when I saw this, the captain of the ship. Maybe you need to change course. Maybe someone has changed course. There's been a complete transformation. My son plays the guitar. My son plays the guitar. My son is so talented. My eyes started to twitch right then. Lack of sleep. Your words cut deeper than a knife. Now I need someone to breathe me back to life. Somebody's been through it. I haven't been sleeping. They've been stressed out. I feel like I'm going under. I know I'll make it out alive if I quit calling you my lover and move on. Somebody needs to change. You watch me bleed until like, wow, rough relationship. Cat. Boundaries, curiosity, balance, true devotion. Will not beg for you. Will not do tricks for you. Will go to who I love and love them ferociously. I'm a Lyran starseed, so I am a cat. This is saying that my cat is happy that he's outside enjoying himself. I asked to make sure that I have enough to provide for all of these animals because it's costing me a lot of money financially. My dogs, I'm also, maybe you need to pay attention to what your animals are doing right now and do that. So what did I say my animals are doing? They're all sleeping, except for Henry the Hig. He's laying down next to Raven. Okay. Now we are going to you guys. It's time to move on, somebody. Chords of gratitude, you are number one. Chords of gratitude. Music feeds the soul. I love music. Someone's having a hard time, though. It's featured. And Henry the Hig is laying down with Raven. Risk it. All right. Take a risk. Take a leap of faith. This is Chords of Gratitude. Great things are born from those brave enough to fly, those who are willing to risk failure. Your dreams require action and you're ready to make a move. Remember, you have nothing to lose. Even if you flop, you'll receive a valuable insight. So get off your ass and take a leap. Go for it. Get off that wire. There could be communication that needs to take place. These ones are not communicating, but this one says, I'm out. I'm ready to go. Remember? If I stop, if I leave, that's what the song is saying. Time to go. Tina. Message for Tina. Correct potentiality on all levels. Can I get one also, please? That group one was intense and awesome too. Correct potentiality on all levels. Which one felt intense to you? I'm curious. Tina. So we want you to imagine it. Bigger, better, bolder. What would it feel like? What would it look like? What would it sound like if what you're asking for happened? Well, if this house is mine, this house is mine. What would happen? I would paint things differently. I would plant things into the ground. What would it feel like? It would feel magical. It would feel amazing. What would it feel like to have that person come to my front door and say, I see who you are. I know what you're deserving of, and I want to give it to you. It would feel amazing. It would feel deserving. It would feel wonderful. So what would you see, feel, think, or hear if your wish came true? I would have a text message saying, hey, I'm in town. I want to see you. Is that okay? Can we talk? Yes, we can. Because this fairy is delivering a gift. So perhaps ask for your gift. Correct potentiality. Lori Hamilton. Lori Hamilton. Lori Hamilton. That's too many. Lori Hamilton. Whoa, that hurt. I've been bumping my head lately. Just nailed myself on that glass table. Pay attention. Notice repetitious signs and your inner guidance because it's giving you valuable information. Remember, Spirit says there's someone coming with valuable information. Pay attention to who you meet. Pay attention to an elder coming in. Pay attention to a younger coming in. Who knows? Pay attention to someone that's coming in with valuable information. Pay attention to the songs. Pay attention to the words that are said. But we're going to show you again and again so you're not confused. We will repeatedly show you the course of action to take, the direction to go, who to trust or who not to trust. Okay. Breezer. Ant. Go to the ant, you lazy one. That's what the Bible says. But to me, Anne talks about community. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. The ant talks about community and coming together and working together as a team. Remember team spirit? And right then the wind came. So this is a wonderful message that I'm grateful that I am able to deliver to Breezer. Breezer's been through it recently, and there's a happy surprise. Something very good is about to happen for you, Breezer. I'm going to leave it straight at that. Something very good is about to happen for you. It's a surprise, and Spirit's not going to tell you what it is, but it's coming for you. So open your arms to receive and say thank you. Natasha, Gina, Julie Zechariah. Somebody needs to go against their mother. Danielle. Lori Hamilton, I needed that. Thank you, dear heart. Absolutely. If there's, do I have Amy Shailene? Amy Shailene. Natasha Whiteside. I got Natasha. You're next. Sean, would you like a message? You never ask for one. Curious. I'm going to Natasha next. Natasha. Whoa. That's too many, Spirit. Correct for neutrality for Natasha. Hammer to Hig. You're being a big boy. Yeah, being a big boy. His little tail's straight up in the air. It's so cute. Hammer to Hig. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For Natasha. Natasha Whiteside. Well, I like this too, Natasha. I like this too. I like to be able to deliver happy messages. So I'm going to tell you this one first. Listen. Are you talking more than you're listening? Do you finish people's sentences for them? Shh. True connection is about how we make people feel and whether or not we're being open and present. Life is communicating with you, dear one. An important message is trying to get through. Let go of your fear of not being heard. You will get your chance. But for now, listen. Something bigger is on the way. That looks like me and Bea standing on a cliff. Every time I see that. Allow your vision to expand and be open to the form it takes. You may discover that you were dreaming too small, or that what seemed like an obstacle is actually pointing you in a better direction. The universe always has your back. So something bigger, something better, something, because, why is it that the most selfish, self-important, self-imposing, self-possessed people ask and expect more for themselves, more and more and more and more, and they're never satisfied? You're okay. And then the ones that don't ask for themselves, they're the ones that are giving, and they don't ask for enough. Ask for more. See you later, Sean. Have a good day. All right, correct for neutrality. This one is for, thank you for joining us, Sean. Gina. This is for Gina. Hi, Finner. Come see Mommy. Hi. Can you come here? Come here. Come see Mommy. Come here. Come here, Finn. One raindrop falls on Finn and he cries. He does not like the water. Hi, Pay. You're back. Okay. Gina, we talked yesterday. A new day. Let go of what was in order to make room for what's to come. It may be time to release a relationship that has run its course, a job that's lost its luster, or a depleting commitment. The past is over. What is done is done. Acknowledge the feelings, learn from the experience, and give yourself permission to release any negative emotions or guilt. When one area of our life falls apart, it's an opportunity for new opportunities to fall into place. And we know, and you did it. You did it, and you already did it. So good for you. We already know. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Julie Zechariah. Oh, I got to put pay down. Is there anyone else that I missed? Thank you so much. Really encouraging message. I will ask for a gift on my way and will be very grateful for it, like always. So welcome. Please let me know if I've forgotten anyone. Oh, Ingrid, for goodness sake. Ingrid. Okay. Danielle, my lovely Danielle, my sweet Danielle, my dear sweet friend Danielle. What? Show me, give me a number, Spirit. 2 mermaids and dolphins for Danielle. Whoa, that was fast. Someone wants to help you. Think of who it is and initiate contact. If you don't know immediately who it is, that's because it's spirit. So there is someone that wants to help you. Look at this. Coming together. Team spirit, right? Someone wants to help you, Danielle. Is it a female? An angel wants to help you, spirit shows me. But they're showing me a calico cat, too. My eyes are so tired all of a sudden. I think I'm getting a dream. I'm getting a dream. This is going to be a big dream coming to me because I feel this super, like if you could see the clouds over Thunder Mountain, the goddess is lying on her back. I can see her. And she's got this cloud above her, but there's light above the cloud. It's interesting. But I feel this weight on my eyes. Super heavy. Oh, it's so weird. So there's a dream coming to me. I'm getting information. So you may get help in the form of a dream. Wow, that was heavy, Danielle. And not heavy in a bad way, heavy as in reactive, like my eyes are reacting to that. So it could be there's I'm getting a side message. This isn't for Danielle. Someone's blaming another person. There's arguments going back and forth, and the person is saying, look, I had some help. I didn't lift this bottle off the shelf all by myself. You know, I had some help. So if you're going to throw stones at a glass house, maybe I'd best turn around and put your finger in the mirror because I had some help with this. So this isn't about blaming. This is about looking in the mirror, because when we point at someone, how many fingers point back at us, right? If someone is finally recognizing, wow, you know what, this isn't so instead of arguing and fighting, what did I say? Someone needs to go against their mother. Interesting. Rain fell right then on my lap and I'm under the umbrella. It literally hit my thighs. So it came in and landed over here. It's going to be, so those may be tears falling. It may be difficult to go against your mother. It may be that, I don't know, there's tears falling in regards to a mother. My son went against, I mean, he had to choose to go against me according to his religion. It doesn't mean it doesn't hurt him, right? What I do is not okay with Jehovah's Witnesses. So it was either me or his organization. But Spirit's saying someone needs to go against their mother. Can I get clarification on that? Because I don't know who this is for. Correct for neutrality. Go against the mother in what way? And do what they want to do. Okay. And do what they want to do. So I'm sorry that's how you feel. I'm sorry that that's not okay with you, but this is my life and this is my choice and this is what I've chosen. Absolutely. Thank you. You're welcome. That came out. Amy Shailene. Amy Shailene. Amy Shailene, that was 2. I suppose I could. Time is it? Yeah. Okay. We have time. Amy Shailene. So Archangel Metatron is the one who gave me my name, the Angel's Whisper. He calls me Little Lightning at Big Thunder. And he's a spiritual twin. Makes sense that I'm super close to him because I'm a spiritual twin. His partner is Archangel Sandalphon, who is the angel of music, which makes sense. I love music so much. So Sandalphon is a loving, gentle master, musical healer, specializing in long-distance healing. Did you know that? I'm an angelic Reiki master, and I find that incredible. So that's amazing. I love that. So I'm thinking about the personalities of Sandalphon and the personalities of Metatron. Metatron is analytical, very intelligent, very learned. And Sandalphon, a musical healer specializing in long-distance healing. It is his presence that you can feel the energy of It is in his presence that you can feel the energy of nature, the trees, the flowers, the crystals, the plants, and the herbs. And if you have a special love of music, it would be Archangel Sandalphon that wishes to connect with you. Remember the guitar? So Sandalphon's been coming through in this reading to deliver powerful healing messages of loving guidance. I'm sure that we have all felt emotionally moved by the power of music. So powerful in its energy, music can move us to tears. Remember the tear that fell on my lap? Could be angels crying for us. We feel your tears, right? I'm sure that we have all felt this. So powerful. So powerful. Fire us up, excite us, lift up our vibration, giving us energy to move, dance, and act. That's just the music. Now, lyrics to a song, well, now that is a very specific way that the divine can choose to deliver a message. Pay close attention to the guidance you receive in this way. You will know the song is for you by the way that your body and mind is touched by it. It will elicit specific thoughts, feelings, and intuitive suggestions. You may literally hear the answer to your question in the lyrics to a song. Archangel Raphael, he's here too. Healing is coming through these songs. Song right now. I want to be close to you. Take my heart and start a fire. I want to be close to you. So you may literally hear the answer to your question in the lyrics to a song. Archangel Sandalphon is the spiritual twin of Archangel Metatron, the original dynamic duo. What a powerhouse. What a team we are part of if we choose. I say yes. And then the hummingbird. Interesting that the hummingbird came out because I saw Master Jesus come out. Who is Master Jesus coming to? But the hummingbird was what was here. So the hummingbird totem says you will accomplish what might seem impossible to yourself as well as others. Lighten up and grab the sweetness in life. It truly is a beautiful day no matter what the weather. Focus on the fact that you are the hummingbird. You have the ability to accomplish the impossible. You have seen the flight of these tiny yet magnificent little hummingbirds. They can go up, down, sideways like a little helicopter. Incredible dynamics in a tiny body. By this example, we notice that the energy is what is huge, not the size of the animal or person. You may appear insignificant to another. You may appear fragile, and this could be no further from the truth. Go towards the sweetness, the light, the love, and allow the entirety of your spiritual team to take away any feelings that are challenging, fearful, hopeless, or doubtful. Remember, you can do anything. You have the power to move in many directions at once. Choose to move in the light of love, and you will be blessed. That's amazing. I channeled this deck. I love this deck. Amy Shailene. Pay. The message is now for pay. Correct for neutrality for pay. I didn't read for you. I read for Danielle because is that when Danielle? So for Julie Zechariah, let's do pay, then we'll go to Julie Zechariah. Correct for neutrality. I apologize. I thought I read for you both. Pay. You are loved. You are enough just as you are, and you are loved. If you don't have a model for love, imagine yourself as a child. Perhaps you have a favorite picture of yourself and don't imagine yourself as a child the way it was if you didn't have a pattern of love shown to you as a child. Now imagine yourself. See yourself or look at an adorable picture of yourself when you're 5 years old. Look at your own sweet eyes and acknowledge just how special that child is. That child inside still needs your tenderness, and so does that adult you. Please do not abandon yourself. Instead, tap into the ocean of love inside of you. It's time for you to love you. Julie Zechariah. Stop comparing. Apples don't compare themselves to oranges. Stars don't compete with other stars. They know there's room for all to shine in this ever-expanding universe. So embrace your differences, celebrate your quirks and kinks, bring your fullest expression of self forward, and champion others when they do the same. Is there anybody that I did not get? Ingrid. Last but certainly not least, Ingrid. Chords of gratitude. I read you first. You were the very first one I read. Just like last time. Chords. I read you first. Correct for neutrality on all levels. for Ingrid, my sweet Ingrid. I was looking at your crystals. Can you see them behind me? They're right there. Right there. Right over my right shoulder. But in the, see, I got one on that side, one on that side. Can you see them? I wanted to move them to my other side, but I think this side gets more sun. That's probably why I put them here. I was missing them. Correct for Charlie. Somebody's saying I'm a little bit hurt, but I'm a lot more free. So they've learned a lesson. It was rough. It was tough. I'm a little bit hurt by everything that happened, but I'm a lot more free because I've recognized. Wow, beautiful. This is for Ingrid, and you certainly deserve it. Here comes some more rain. So, when is the time? Spirit likes this message. Now. So many dream of a time that is coming, not realizing that the time is now. Dream it, wish it, do it is a sign that I have inside my little schoolie. Oh, you know what, you guys? I was going to do the reading inside Duchess. I was going to open up the back door and I forgot. Maybe next week we'll do it inside Duchess. Wouldn't it be fun if it was raining and we could do it inside Duchess? That would be awesome. So inside my little schoolie, Duchess Spirit says, why do you delay? The time is only ever now. So many look into the future to bring about their manifestation, waiting, days, months, years, keeping that dream just that, a dream. Spirit says, what are you waiting for? There's no fun in waiting. So I bought my bus and I began to build it. Not all at once, but little by little, my dream came to life. It's still a work in progress and probably always will be, just like us. Right, babe? Bring your dreams to life. Play with friends and lovers now. Every little step forward makes your dreams a reality. Wish on your morning star and act before the evening star rises. Spirit will pour out blessings upon blessings if we truly follow our hearts and believe that we can do anything we set our minds to. Love that. Chords of gratitude. I'll rewind. Last time I went back, the reading wasn't for me. It was Gina. You spoke about the gratitude card just like today. All right, I'm going to do it. And yes, I got annoyed just now. I know I read for you. So I'll read for you now for the one last time. But I read for you. Ooh, I love this song. This song has got like the lyric, not the lyrics, but the tune to Welcome Back, Kotter. So you had a hard day. Na, 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 na. You know that song? Turn it around. I'm trying to get the cards that went flying without bonking my head on the... I fell at the river and destroyed both of my knees and my legs. My knees are double the size. You had a bad day. Take that sad song and turn it around. So you had a bad day. The camera don't lie. I like this song. So too many flew out. So chords of gratitude. Chords of gratitude. So I did read for you today. I know for a fact. She said she went back and listened and it wasn't there. So we'll replace that one with this one. But everyone else will get an extra message. Correct for neutrality. This is a good song. So you had a bad day. Change that sad song and turn it around. Start singing a different song. Start playing a different tune, right? Come on, is this not the deck? Do you want her to have another one? Okay. This one? Chords of gratitude, chords of gratitude, chords of gratitude. That one. Empowerment. You are more powerful than you realize, and it is safe for you to be powerful. I always said that was such a strange statement. You know, people that are afraid to be powerful. I'm like, why would you be afraid to be powerful? Because what if other people didn't like it, right? What if the ones that are swimming down here, they like you swimming down here? right? They don't want you to rise up there. So they're going to be funky about it, right? If you step into your power and you rise, you're not going to be vibrating at their frequency any longer. They want you to hang out down here. And Spirit says, no, we want you to rise. We want you to be powerful. You're more powerful than you realize. And you got no business hanging out down here where these guys are. It's time for you to rise in all of your glory. And it's safe to do so. Maybe people feel that there'll be ramifications. It's kind of like, you know, three kids they get the same after school job. And then the boss comes and gives this guy the manager job. And they are like, what? But you're more powerful than you realize. Maybe you're not giving yourself enough credit. Maybe you're feeling less than. Maybe you're feeling like you can't make something happen. And you can't make anything happen. That's your message. All right, it's my message. What's my message? What's my message, Spirit? So you had a bad day. Turn it around. I say that we're just going to have little sprinkles of rain, just enough to make it interesting. Is there anybody that I missed? Is Nandini? Oh my God. Hi, Suzanne. Suzanne, do you want a message? I'm just finishing up. My friend Suzanne from Wisconsin. Everybody say hi to Suzanne. Is Tom with you? Ugh. If so, hi, Tom. Okay. Somebody's saying nothing to say because everything gets in the way. In this world, it's just us. It's not the same as it was. Something has changed. Good. Always moving forward, right? We're always a work in progress. Isn't that fun? Look at that go. Look at that go. I love that. Oh, I do feel so much better outside. I feel better now. Something is left. Something is left. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate more than you know. You're so welcome. Obviously, everybody needed to hear that. We are more powerful than we realize. Let's bring it on. Which deck do I use for me? And make sure, yes, Suzanne, you want a reading. Okay, Suzanne. Let's give Suzanne this one, the fun one. This one is, I love the colors in this deck. It's like my deck. I think I need to read from my own deck for myself. Correct Financiality. I would kind of want to hear about what's coming. Maybe, I don't know. Spirit, what the heck? For Suzanne, what is Suzanne? What will help Suzanne? What does Suzanne need to know? What do you need to confirm for Suzanne? Okay, I almost took that one, but it didn't really flip out. I wanted to give it to her, but it's not. I'm not allowed. It's Spirit. Okay. Forgiveness heals. I will have to go back and watch the reading. Sorry, join late. Love, love, love. Forgiveness heals. Forgive yourself and others. Let go of the old story. Release any guilt or blame. Everyone's doing the best they can. That includes you. Kickstart the healing process by surrendering all the judgment and hurt. Your health and happiness will thank you. Choose love. If you're struggling with an obstacle or conflict, choose the path of love. Suffering, doubt, and frustration all transform in the presence of love. So show your love courageously. Show your love openly. Show your love with no strings attached. It's safe to give and receive love. In fact, if you have a hard time with self-love, start outside yourself and work your way in. Showing love to others can be a grateful gateway to loving yourself. That was for Suzanne. Love you, Suzanne. Okay. I'm going to let Spirit tell me what deck I need to use, and I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2. Wow. Really? I so wanted something else. Ooh, but it could also be, it's 225 right now. 2, 2, 4, 5, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What is the message you wanted to bring me? Perfect message. Thank you. So welcome. Any more over here? Have I missed anyone, you guys? Correct neutrality on all levels. Woo. All right. God, how many times, Spirit? Come on. How many times? How many times, Sherry, do you have to hit your head against the same fucking wall? How many times? How many times do you have to bend over and know that that table is there and you're going to hit your head? Why do you continue to do that? Because I'm an Aries and that's what we do. We have to smash our head through a wall before we get it. It's a fact. It's a fact. How many times do I have to hit that glass? How many times do I have to hit that glass? My message, because I'm tired. Rest. You've been working hard. Take a nap. Get some rest. You smashed your head 3 times. Your legs are broken. You guys should see my knees. They're so effed up. It's bad. So bad. I'm so grateful that I didn't break anything. Oh my God. I was coming back from I was at the river, crossing over the Red Rocks. There's this big kind of tidal pools in front of the Twin Souls. I had both dogs on a leash and I was distracted and I was wearing the wrong shoes. I didn't have my water shoes and it was hot and my freaking flip-flops like melted. It's like they stretched weird and my foot slipped down to the, like in as you walk along the Red Rocks, there's like little tiny areas that pool full of water. And so it was stagnant and slippery and my foot slipped in and I went face first down. I'm holding my brand new iPhone face first down and I sacrificed my knees to stop my face from hitting the ground and from my phone. I couldn't push this way because I had my phone in the hand and I went down that way and I just got that replaced. So landed on both knees really hard and slid across the top and there's so much swelling. It's crazy. Take a rest, Sherry. I do want to know something else though, Spirit. Can you give me something else? Am I allowed to have another deck? Yes, I am because I do this reading. Wow, I just saw Anubis. Oh, my friend Anubis's little dog that got murdered. Just, I'm not going to hit you again. Not going to hit you again. Oh, it was me. It was me all along. So I smashed myself in the mirror. It was me all along. That's a glass. It's a see-through glass. It's a window. It's a window. I hit a window over and over. I got to think about that. Too tired to think about it right now. We had Sendolf, and I told you how much I love Metatron. We got Metatron, and we got Master Jesus. I told you I saw Master Jesus. I felt like he was coming out, but he didn't come out for that person. He came out for me. Probably going to cry. Okay? Get ready for it. Oh my goddess, I'm glad you didn't break your wrists and your nose like I did. Yeah, dude, it was bad. It was so bad. It is so bad, but I'm grateful. Yeah. Both knees, man. Archangel Metatron, how I love you so. You are so kind, gentle, intelligent, introspective, unbiased, and supportive. You have such a dry sense of humor. You're beautiful in appearance, but that just radiates all the beauty from within you. You're known as the sacred scribe, your connection to sacred geometry and the tree of life. How many, I wonder, know that you are also the champion of the underdog, that you are a spiritual twin, that everyone who has ever considered themselves a black sheep is your special focus of love, attention, and enlightenment. You work with those who have addiction issues, have learning disabilities, or who are considered on the spectrum in some way or another. You understand and work with those who have always felt extremely different. You teach them how to walk their walk and view their differences as gifts. You lived such an incredibly pure human life that you were gifted the ability to be raised straight from the physical world into the spirit world. You are an example of using every single gift that we have to the best of one's ability. I love Metatron. I do need rest. And then Master Jesus. I want to tell you about Metatron, why he has this sense of humor. He sent me to Sedona, and the second time. The first time I was sent by Michael, but the second time I was sent by Metatron, and I was in California, and I had no one to help me, and it was pouring rain. Every time I've ever moved in my entire life, it's been pouring rain every single time. No one there to carry my things, no one there to lift my boxes, no one there. I was crying, and I had towers of boxes on a dolly, and they kept falling, and I was crying, and I finally screamed at the top of my lungs, Moses! And I thought, why did I do that? And Metatron said, Moses, go to the wilderness, and you will go alone, and no one will help you. And it'll be the hardest thing you've ever done. But when you get there, everyone will show up. So one time I had a dream, and someone, Tony, my ex-boyfriend, told me, because my spiritual twin told me he was half Anunnaki. I had never heard of them. And so and he said, oh man, you don't want anything to do with the Anunnaki. They're the reptilian race. They're the lizard people. They're the ones that have taken control of this world, and they have made everything go sideways. They do not want anything to do with someone who has Anunnaki. And so I was in my dreams, and I was very lucid. I'm always very lucid. And I was looking under bridges and looking behind trees, and I was frantic, looking everywhere. And Metatron stands there, and he has this dry sense of humor. And he goes, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like that. And I said, I'm looking for the Anunnaki. And he says, they can't hurt you. They can't hurt you. And as a matter of fact, many of them are helping us. But the dry sense of humor, I love that about Metatron. He calls me Moses all the time. When I start to get feeling sorry for myself, I'll hear Moses. Okay, Moses. Okay, Moses. Because Moses had to go before the Pharaoh, right? They use me to give the tough messages, and no one wants to hear them. So I can be very unpopular a lot, because I deliver messages people don't want to hear every day in my work. They don't want to hear that. They don't like the message. They'll leave a nasty review, and then I'll be put to the bottom of my psychic hotline because they didn't like that message, because they want someone that's going to, give them a fluffy reading. I give them the truth. So Moses had to speak. But Moses also was provided for, wasn't he? So Master Jesus, I want you to hear and trust these words. You do not walk alone. I walk with you, your loved ones, including your precious pets. What did I say? I asked to make sure that we're covered so that these animals are covered, right? Yes, you are all safe. I'm surrounding you in a violet light. An idea or a solution to your dilemma is being engendered at this very moment. Soon, you will be shown the direction to take. Until then, relax, in patience, knowing that your heart has been heard. Please stay open and try to remain flexible. Remember, Spirit said, flexible. They said, what was the word? Adapt, right? Be adaptable. The ideas that come to you may be some things that you have not yet considered. You may be required to take leaps of faith and try something new. Stay open and aware. All will be well, even if the end result is somewhat different than you might have expected. If ever you need me, do not hesitate to call upon me, for I can be everywhere at the same time, and you are never a burden to me. I love you. See, I knew this was coming to me, so that's why I'm crying. Hi, Christine. Would you like a message from Spirit? Oh, I can't see. You are very tough on your spirits today. No, I'm not. My spirits can handle it. I saw Master Jesus, and I said, I don't know why he didn't come out, because he was waiting for me. Thank you. I mean, it's for all of you too, right? But that was definitely my message. I appreciate that. I worry more for my animals than for myself, because I have a lot of them. And if I lose this house, and I'm not going to, but if I were to, I don't know where I would take my tribe. Oh, I'm tired. I don't cry like this for no reason. Christine. Oh, there's a lot coming up because of Mercury retrograde. I had 2 homes. Beautiful, very expensive, gorgeous homes. One was taken and the other one was stolen from me, literally, illegally. And that's when they took me as Moses and said I was going to wander the wilderness, and I went. And I've been doing it for the last 14 years. Christine, I'm seeing a sacred beetle of protection. So I know Spirit says I'm run down, and they're going to provide divine intervention, but I need to go. You're right. I got to go to the grocery store quickly though to get some. I have no food, and then I'm going to take a nap because I don't know that it's a good day for the river. Christine, song right now. I need some good news. Christine, now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desires. Go for it. Get ready, get set, go. This is your soul calling you. The whale talks about your soul's path, and there's a dolphin underneath. This might require some effort on your behalf, a little bit of work. You're provided for, and Spirit will help you. But the dolphin's going in the opposite direction, and the dolphin represents play. So it's time to follow your soul's path. No more frivolous. I'm not saying that you've been frivolous, but Spirit's saying it's time to dive deep. Time to dive deep. And get ready, get set, go. So if you have a question, should I do this? Yes. Is it time yet? Yes, it is time. Yeah, let's do that. Nobody knows what I'm going through, someone says. We're all going through something, right? That is brilliant. Thank you. Hope all is okay. I'm just tired. I did say, though, every time I dinged the bowl, I am deserving. I'm deserving of a divine love. Oh my God, are you ready for this? I just went to flick off the song right now. All I need is a little good news, right? I went to flick off the incense so that it didn't go on the computer. And I'm getting a happy surprise too. Something really good's about to happen for me. That unicorn is coming through. Remember we called in all the unicorns? Well, he's coming through. And here goes the wind. He's coming through for me. We called in that unicorn, and the unicorn says, you know what? There I am. When I wake up from my nap, something good's going to happen. Because that little one's in bed. That's what Spirit said. Spirit says, the wind is blowing like crazy right now. All right, you guys. I'm going to let you guys all go. I think I am not going to lose my house. Precious one, go and rest the afternoon and cuddle with babies. I love you. I'm thankful for this day. Yes, and thank you for the sound bowl ding idea, Ingrid. I love you guys, and I hope that your day just becomes better and better and better, and that your synchronicities abound, and that you see them all, and that you hear the messages that Spirit's wishing to deliver, and that you recognize that you are valuable, and Master Jesus walks with us, and that you are deserving, and you are more powerful than you realize, and you are capable of manifesting what you are asking for, and that is the truth, and so be it. Aho, Ashe, Amen. Kara, we're just wrapping up. Would you like a message? Of course you would. Kara, let's do this deck. I wanted to. Love you. I'm going to get rest, but Kara just showed up. Kara's my hairdresser and my friend. And I'm making you, I can't tell you what it is. I'm making her something right now. Correct for neutrality on all levels for Kara. Hi. Correct for neutrality. What's going on for Kara? What do you want to tell Kara? You know what? Let's do this one for Kara. Because this is just like, I don't know. The other one is like a leading, like it gives you got to go do a few of them. Well, you got two anyway. So we're all getting a couple more messages, you guys. You cannot please everyone. You cannot please everyone. When you're focused on living up to other people's standards, you are not spending enough time raising your own. Some folks expect you to act a certain way and march to the beat of their boring drum. They find safety in sameness, but you have beautiful music inside of you. Your flair is meant to be shared. Do not shrink to fit in or get approval. Instead, dump your needs to please and just be your magnificent self. My father, who is the wealthiest man I know, disowned me because of my spiritual path. And he told me I had no business taking my car and my SUV and sleeping in the back of it and traipsing around, climbing mountains. I should be at the mall having lunch with my friends. And I said, that is my lifestyle. And I said, I will live. I'm not living to your standard. And he said, no, you're not. And you won't be even able to live to your own standard because I am disowning you and you will not get your inheritance. And my father stepped in and said, oh, yes, she will. Oh, yes, she will. Kara, nourish yourself. Have you been using food to numb rather than nourish? Be honest. If so, break that pattern today. Show yourselves that you care by choosing healthy, wholesome foods made with love. Eat your veggies, make a green juice, and toast to your longevity. Cheers. Well, I'm about to go to the grocery store, and I've been feeding my dogs quinoa, sweet potato, and chicken breast. But I'm going to start adding spinach. I'm going to add more greens, and I'm going to eat it too. So that was for Kara. Look at this tribe. They march to their own freaking drum, and they all wear different suits, and they're badass. All right, you guys. Yay, happy surprise for, yeah. House will be mine. All right, I'm going to wrap it. I love you guys. Thank you for showing up. Sorry I was a little low vibe today, but the show must go on. It's Sunday. The show must go on. So you helped me through it all, and it was wonderful. I appreciate you all. Super excited that all of you got to be here. All right. I love you. Take care. We'll talk soon.